Most people think the flashlight on their smartphone is all they will ever need in an emergency. And most people are dead wrong. The difference between a $5 grocery store plastic toy and a $1,500 tactical masterpiece has almost nothing to do with basic brightness. It has everything to do with understanding what level of capability you actually hold in your hand. There are 7 distinct levels of flashlights. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what you're paying for, why your phone is failing you, and whether you're just buying a fancy paperweight. Level 1 is the bargain bin checkout lane special. You probably have 3 of these rolling around in a junk drawer right now. They cost less than a cup of coffee, they run on alkaline batteries, and they produce about 20 to 50 lumens of dim, sickly yellow light. To put that into perspective, 50 lumens can barely help you find your keys under the couch. But the real danger is not the low light, it is the reliability. These use cheap plastic lenses that scratch if you look at them wrong, and if you leave them in a drawer for a year, the batteries will leak acid and destroy the light from the inside out. Level 1 is not a tool. It is a temporary illusion of safety. Level 2 is what 99% of the population relies on: the smartphone flash. On paper, modern phones are actually impressive, pushing out around 50 to 100 lumens. But here is the secret. A phone flashlight is designed to be a camera flash, not a torch. It emits a floodlight, meaning it scatters light wide and short. It completely lacks a reflector to focus that light into a beam. Try to light up something 50 feet away, and it disappears into the darkness. Worse, running your phone flashlight on high drains your primary survival and communication device's battery in a matter of hours, while generating massive heat right next to your processor. It is a convenient backup, but a terrible primary plan. Level 3 is where the real science begins. This is the entry point for what enthusiasts call real flashlights, featuring brands like Verkos or Sofirn. For the price of a couple of fast food meals, you step into an entirely different universe. These lights utilize aircraft-grade aluminum, high-efficiency LED chips, and high-drain lithium-ion rechargeable batteries, specifically the industry-standard 18650 or 21700 cells. Suddenly, you go from 100 lumens to over 1000 lumens. A level 3 light can illuminate a backyard, blind a potential attacker, and recharge via a standard USB-C cable. For 90% of casual users, level 3 is the ultimate sweet spot of price versus performance. Level 4 introduces us to the everyday carry, or EDC standards. These are tools manufactured by industry titans like Olight and Phoenix. At around $100, you are not just paying for raw brightness, which sits around 1500 to 3000 lumens here. You are paying for advanced driver efficiency. Cheap lights use direct drive circuitry, meaning the light gets dimmer and dimmer as the battery drains. Level 4 lights utilize constant current buck or boost drivers. This engineering ensures a completely flat regulated output, maintaining the exact same brightness level until the battery is completely empty. They also feature active thermal management, using internal sensors to micro-adjust output and prevent internal component damage, alongside IP68 waterproofing and military-grade anodization. This is what professionals carry when failure is not an option. Level 5 is where we cross from practical utility into absolute obsession. This is the enthusiast tier. At this level, it is no longer just about making things bright. It is about the quality of the light spectrum. Enthusiasts demand high CRI, or color rendering index, utilizing specialized emitters from manufacturers like Nikia. Cheap LEDs wash out colors, making everything look a ghostly blue-gray. Level 5 lights mimic natural sunlight, allowing your eyes to distinguish between a brown stick and a brown venomous snake in the woods. Enthusiasts obsess over tint and the delta UV index, avoiding green tints in favor of clean, rosy beams. This level also introduces multi-source flat lights, like the Olight Arcfeld Pro, which pack a 1300 lumen beam, a UV ultraviolet light for inspection, and a green laser into a body as flat as a deck of cards. It is pure, specialized engineering. As we move toward level 6, A strange new breed of heavy pocket monsters has taken over the American EDC market, bridging the gap between portable carry and raw insanity. Devices like the Woobin X1 Pro utilize miniaturized, active 3-watt cooling fans directly inside a brick-shaped pocket chassis, allowing them to blast out over 12,000 lumens without bursting into flames. This leads us straight into level 6, which is pure, unadulterated madness. This is the heavy-duty searchlight category, ruled by giants like the Immolent MS-32. This device costs around $750, weighs nearly 7 pounds, and requires its own heavy-duty shoulder strap just to carry it for more than 10 minutes. Why? Because it produces an astronomical 200,000 lumens of light. To put that into real-world perspective, that is brighter than 100 sets of modern halogen car headlights combined right in the palm of your hand. At this stage, enthusiasts completely ignore basic specifications and look directly at the engineering battle between lumens, which measures the total volume of light output, and candela, which measures the peak beam intensity and structural throw distance. This monster balances both, packing 32 separate American Cree LED chips into a massive, computer-machined orange peel reflector. The electrical current required to drive this wall of light is so massive that the handle houses a custom battery pack made of 12 individual high-drain 21700 lithium cells. It is so violently powerful that the raw, concentrated light energy can literally ignite pieces of paper, melt plastic, or set dry leaves on fire within seconds of close contact. Without its active, motorized internal cooling fans pushing air through fluid-cooled heat sinks, the light would experience a massive thermal step-down within 10 seconds to prevent total self-destruction. It can throw a beam over a mile away and is used exclusively for maritime search and rescue, high-level security, and ultimate backyard bragging rights. Finally, we reach level 7. The custom luxury tier. Just like a mechanical luxury watch or a hand-forged piece of custom cutlery, level 7 completely throws away the concept of mass production, practical utility, and maximizing lumens per dollar. These are bespoke, low-volume lights made by individual master machinists in tiny boutique shops from legendary American brands like Hanko Machine Works, Magizmo, or Coolfall. They cost anywhere from $1,500 to over $3,000, and buying one requires winning lottery drops in private enthusiast forums. These lights are not made of tactical aluminum. They are painstakingly sculpted from solid blocks of exotic, hyper-premium metals like solid titanium, oil-slick Damascus, or crystallized mokutai and forged Damascus steel. They feature Swiss-machined rotary selector dials, legendary copper-housed McClicky tail switches, gold-plated hand-wired circuit boards, and the bodies are meticulously embedded with dozens of self-glowing tritium vials that shine continuously for decades without ever needing a battery. They do not push out 200,000 lumens like level 6. In fact, most only put out a few hundred lumens. Instead, they offer timeless heirloom engineering, artistic mastery, a visually perfect beam profile, and absolute elite status. It is not a flashlight anymore. It is the ultimate expression of everyday carry gear designed to be passed down through generations. So, where do you stand? If you are still relying on a level 1 plastic toy or a level 2 smartphone screen, you are exactly one power outage away from total, helpless darkness. For the average person, jumping to a regulated level 3 or level 4 workhorse will completely change how you view the night forever. Take a look at what you are carrying right now. Let me know in the comments below which level is currently sitting in your pocket, or if you are planning an upgrade. See you in the next forensic breakdown.